Ever wondered why mitochondria are often hailed as the powerhouse of the cell? Well, it all comes down to a crucial molecule known as adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. This tiny molecule is the currency of life, powering virtually every activity of the cell. But how does this process actually work? Let's delve into the fascinating world of ATP production in the mitochondria. Mitochondria are unique organelles found in nearly every cell in our bodies. They have a double membrane structure, with the inner membrane folded into numerous layers known as cristae. These cristae significantly increase the surface area of the inner membrane, allowing for a higher rate of ATP production. The production of ATP in the mitochondria is a complex process involving a series of chemical reactions, collectively known as cellular respiration. Cellular respiration can be broken down into four main stages: glycolysis, the preparatory reaction, the citric acid cycle, and the electron transport chain. Glycolysis, the first stage, occurs outside the mitochondria in the cell's cytoplasm. Here, one molecule of glucose is broken down into two molecules of pyruvate, releasing a small amount of ATP in the process. The pyruvate then enters the mitochondria, marking the beginning of the preparatory reaction. In the preparatory reaction, each pyruvate molecule is converted into a molecule called acetyl coenzyme A. This process also releases carbon dioxide and transfers high-energy electrons to a carrier molecule, setting the stage for the next part of the process, the citric acid cycle. The citric acid cycle, also known as the Krebs cycle, takes place within the mitochondrial matrix. Here, the acetyl coenzyme A is further broken down, releasing more carbon dioxide and transferring more high-energy electrons to carrier molecules. Finally, we reach the electron transport chain, the star of the show. This is where the majority of ATP is produced. The high-energy electrons transferred to the carrier molecules in the previous stages are used to power proton pumps in the inner mitochondrial membrane. These pumps create a gradient of protons across the membrane, storing potential energy. This energy is then used to drive the synthesis of ATP from ADP and inorganic phosphate, a process known as oxidative phosphorylation. So, to wrap things up, mitochondria are the site of ATP production in our cells, a process vital for life. This process, cellular respiration, involves a series of chemical reactions that break down glucose and produce ATP. The stages of cellular respiration include glycolysis, the preparatory reaction, the citric acid cycle, and the electron transport chain, with the majority of ATP produced in the final stage. The importance of this process underscores why mitochondria are indeed the powerhouse of the cell.